In this video, we're going to be looking at the good, the bad, and the ugly of Instagram cold outreach. So if you're an online business owner, if you're a coach, if you're a service provider, you likely already know that Instagram DMs can be a very powerful tool for client acquisition, but you don't have to look past the graveyard that is your own inbox to see countless examples of this done wrong. But when you get this handled, you're going to be able to do, right, I don't have a large audience, but when you get these systems implemented, you're going to be able to do 30K months consistently in your business, as I do, with basically just one setter and a DM script that I'm actually going to reveal to you now in a moment. So if you're a business owner of some sort, if you're trying to make money online, as long as you have a high ticket offer, you can use this process to run up 10, 20, 30, 50K months and beyond, as many clients of mine have done. So for example, Anton right here went from 0 to 100K a month, and this was a big piece of the puzzle for him. Same thing for Matt N, same thing for, countless of these clients, right? You may already know, you may follow some of these guys, right? Some of these guys, as you can see, have like 200K followers on Instagram. Some of the guys have 2K followers or 3K followers. But still, say Zach, for example, with his measly audience of 3K followers, implementing this system, is able to do 32K cash collected in his first 6 weeks of signing up with me, working on these systems. Okay, so let's get into it. Okay, if you don't know already, my name is Matt Conway. I was a digital marketing consultant for Google for many years, a team lead. Then I started this business where I take my expertise in marketing, in influence, in direct response copywriting and sales, and I apply this for clients of mine. So whether you've got a large audience, right, like Gene or like Matt Enns or Leo or any of these guys here, or if you have a smaller audience like I do, I have about 4,000 followers, you can implement these systems to do big numbers in your business. Okay, so let's get into it, and let's get into the tier list. Okay, so let's look at some examples right here. Okay, this is the downright ugly. We talked about the good, the bad, and the ugly. This is downright ugly. Okay, and let's see why. Okay, yo Matt, mind if I ask you a quick question about your service? Don't do the whole friendly pally thing. This is like approaching a woman in the street, right? Friend zoning yourself and then trying to get your dick out and being angry when she's upset about it. Okay, don't put yourself in the friend zone. What you want to do instead is actually show intent. So let's look at a good example. Okay, so this is from Manusas, who's a performance coach. You can see he has the little blue tick right there. What he does is in the bio. Okay, his Instagram is clean. We'll get to that later. Right, hey Matt, if I sent you a document that will help you 3x your revenue by 3xing your energy, okay, would you be open to chatting? By the way, I've worked with this, and this guy. Right, should I send it over? Good. Why is this good? Okay, let's have a look. Right, there's a clear benefit. What's in it for me? Benefit for the prospect, for me. Okay, 3xing my revenue. There's authority and proof. He has mentioned clients that he's worked with. Okay, and then further, there's a tangible deliverable and what happens next. Okay, so he hasn't just said, would you be open to chatting? Okay, that's not good because it's not exactly clear on what happens next. And as you're about to see in a moment, that would be higher commitment. Basically, people who have money, they value their time. If you make an offer in the DMs early, like, hey man, can I get 10, 15 minutes of your time? I value my time. I'm not giving it away to a stranger. But if you say, can I send you over this document that'll help you 3x your revenue by 3xing your energy, that's lower commitment for the prospect, and it's easier to get a yes. It's easier to get a sure, fuck it, why not, send it over type of response. Okay, so that's what's done well from Manusas. What could have been done better there is he could have actually tagged the clients. Okay, so I could click in and go and see who he's worked with, but as you can see, those clients are actually pinned on his page here. Okay, let's look at the bad right here. Jonah, who is an algorithm specialist, millions of views, created thousands of leads. I make people go viral. Let's look at his DM. Hey man, love the content, although I think you should be getting a lot more conversions. If you're interested in taking a conversion rate, grammatical mistake, to the next level, shoot me a DM. A lot of problems here. So one, no proof. Why the fuck should I trust you? Okay, there's no tangible value. Okay, there's no immediate benefit to me, right? We looked at Manusos's example. He offered to send over a document that was going to immediately 3x my revenue. So that's a direct benefit, and it's low commitment. A big red flag as well is that he's offering me to go viral, but he's using Instagram outreach. There's no problem with Instagram outreach, but if your virality system is so good, why are you doing DMs? Doesn't make sense, right? So the offer is incongruent with the strategy he's actually implementing. Good things, I guess we could say he gave a compliment. Not a lot good going on there. So let's look at the good. This is actually sent from myself to Scott, right? Scott is a mindset and dating coach. Hey, content's looking good. If I shared a 20-minute video that showed the full strategy I implemented with dating and relationship coaches like Just Approach One to help them add 10K recurring in 90 days, would you watch it? No gatekeeping, full process revealed, but be honest, would you watch it? I even use a little bit of an emoji there. It's not so serious, okay? If I shared a 20-minute video, no gatekeeping, that helped this competitor hit or add 10K a month in 90 days, would you watch it? Okay, Scott said yes. All right, so look at how I'm leveraging social proof. I got my setter, or my setter's trained to do this, that when we're reaching out to a mindset coach, he'll use a mindset example, right? A mindset case study. When we're reaching out to a dating client, a dating prospect, he'll use a dating client's case study, etc. Performance coach, fathers coach, etc. So what have we done here? Leading with value, we're giving, not taking. There's authority in proof, and it's a low commitment ask, i.e. drop us a thumbs up or would you watch it and I'll send you over the video. So that's what you want to do in your outreach. Okay, let's have a look at some examples here. Okay, so this is for a client that's a performance coach. Hey, I recently put together a video on how I helped a group of CEOs, founders use scientifically proven methods to achieve a 70% reduction in stress and massive improvements in sleep, focus, and mental clarity. If you're open to it, drop me a thumbs up and I'll send you the video. Okay, so very similarly there, you can see that there's a clear what's in it for me benefit for the prospect. It's tangible. There's tangible value, right? We're going to send them over the video, right? There's social proof leveraged, right? 70% reduction in stress, right? So this is how you want to do outreach. What you don't want to do is this whole sort of thing. Hey, or you don't want to do, sup man, love the content. Mind if I ask you a question? Do not try to fly under the radar. If you're DMing somebody and they have half a brain, they understand that you're ultimately vying, right, for their money, right? If they go to your page, they see that you're a coach. So there's no point in trying to hide that. But what you just don't want to do is try and pitch them right away. That's one of the worst things you can do, is try to get your service across in the opener. Don't do that. Okay, your only goal of the opening message is to get the prospect to respond. Okay, and how you're going to get them to respond and also accept your frame of authority is by making the commitment threshold low, i.e. a 12-minute video that's going to help them with a problem, and leverage social proof. Okay, let's have a look at some other examples, right? Here's the script that I use. Hey, saw that you were in the dating niche and your content's looking good. Recently we helped a client of ours, also a fill in the blank coach, so dating coach, scale using Just Organic and add 12K in just 90 days. If you're open to it, I'll send you over the video that walks you through the how-to. Just drop me a thumbs up and I'll send it over. So when you get this opener cracked and you implement this system correctly, okay, and we call this the Trojan outbound opener. This is what happens, okay? Right, here's an example. This goes out from a setter of mine. Thumbs up, sure. Okay, hey Matt, I'm open to discussion. Free training sounds good. would be great, man. Happy to take a look. Thanks. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Sure, man. Go for it, go for it. Right? You keep implementing the rest of the system that we implement, right? And your calendar will become full. Okay? If you do this correctly, you can do big numbers in your business, right? And I don't have a large Instagram, right? I don't have a large following. Some clients of mine do. Okay, so some clients of mine have 100, 200K, right? Like Gene here, 50K, Leo, 63K, Matt Ends, 218, 12, 13. But even clients of mine like Zach with 3K, less than 3K followers have implemented this system. And in Zach's case, for example, he collected 32K cash in 6 weeks, in his first 6 weeks in working with us. Okay, so this system that we teach clients, right, it's taken people like Anton from 0 to 100K a month, like Matt Ends from 2 to 5K a month to 70K a month recurring every single month. Okay, so just understand that this is incredibly powerful. DMs can be incredibly powerful, but not if you're doing this stuff. Hey, right, love the content, mind if I ask you a question? Right, don't do any of that shit. Don't do any of this shit either, where you're trying to like hide your intent. Right, don't do any of that stuff. Okay, none of this. Right, none of that. Okay, what you want to do instead is be positioned as an expert, right? I showed you Manusos's example earlier, right? He's referring to client case studies. He has those case studies pinned right here. What you don't want to do is shit that's incongruent, right? Scale to 100K months, and his case study that's pinned is a 7K month. Okay, shit like that's just incongruent, right? You're making claims in your marketing, and in order for those claims to land or to be accepted by the audience, you've got to have evidence. You got to have proof. And that's why this process and this strategy, not only am I fucking really good at building out these DM scripts, as I've done for countless clients at this point, okay? It's so important that you're actually positioned as an authority, because the very first thing that a prospect is going to do when they get a cold DM like this, right? The very first thing they're going to do is come over to your page. They're going to be like, who the fuck is this guy? And why should I listen? So it's so important that you leverage social proof in the message itself, but also on your page. Okay, so look, I have built out countless scripts for different clients, guys that you see on screen here, guys that you've seen most likely in your Instagram feed. Okay, so if you're a dating coach, a mindset coach, if you have an online high ticket service and you're trying to grow, okay, go to the link below this video and get access to this full Trojan Horse DM script. This will give you access to the opener. You'll enter your details here and you'll actually get access to over 10 proven DM scripts that clients have paid me a lot of money to get access to. So again, if you're an online business owner, if you're a coach, if you have a high ticket service, click that link below and you're going to get access to those proven DM scripts that you can use to start filling your calendar with ready to buy prospects. And understand, right, that personally, like I said, I don't have a particularly large Instagram following, but I don't need one to do these 20, 30, 40K months in my own business, okay? And look, the beautiful thing is that once you crack this system, okay, once you get an opener that gets responses and positions you effectively, and you build out the rest of this script, once you do that and you start booking calls, right, you can scale this shit to the moon. Okay, you can create multiple Instagram accounts and you can have hundreds of DMs going out on autopilot every single day. And with these systems, this then is what starts to happen. Okay, not only are you getting warm leads in your inbox, but you start getting calls booked every single day with ready to buy prospects. Okay, so go down below this video and get access to the proven DM scripts that clients of mine, like all these guys that you see on screen, right? These guys paid me a lot of money for me to personally build out these DM scripts and templates. Now, if you go down below, you're going to get access to these proven scripts. You'll need to tailor them, but if you enter your details, right, click that link below, enter your details, you're going to be sent the document that has all of these scripts, but you're going to be given access to a free training that walks you through exactly how to tailor this for your niche and your offer. And it also walks you through the subtle psychological nuances, the little points that are baked into this script to make the whole thing work. Okay, and this stuff, as I said, this has worked for clients of ours going from 0 to 100K a month. This has worked for clients of ours who, like social circle coaches like Brian or Jesse, a dating coach, Ares, mindset coach, another dating coach, and Brandon Hayes, right? Coaches like Sebastian, dating coaches, but small audiences, or Devin, 200K followers, right? This system works. Okay, so go down below this video, get access to the document with these proven scripts, and start implementing it. Okay, stop doing the bullshit in the DMs that doesn't work. Right, stop doing all this shit. Hey man, love your content. Nobody cares. Right, mind if I ask you a quick question? Don't do that shit. Okay, instead what you want to do is don't hide your intent. Don't pitch in the DMs, but don't hide your intent. Be like, hey man, saw that you follow some people in a similar space, or hey man, I saw that you follow some dating content creators. That's actually exactly what I do myself, and in the last year I've helped 75 plus men overcome social anxiety and find their dream partner or get into massive abundance with women. I know that approach anxiety and running out of things to say is the most common problem, so if you've ever experienced that, I've put together my full process in a 10-minute video on YouTube. If you've ever struggled with social anxiety, you can watch this video and it will help you get it handled ASAP. Just drop me a thumbs up and I'll send you over the video. So I have reps and reps of doing this for countless clients. What you've got to understand though is that the opener is literally just the start. Okay, the only goal of the opener is to get a response. Everything else is what leads to the call actually getting booked. Okay, so go down below, click that link. Not only will you get access to the openers, but you'll get access to those full proven scripts that have worked for all of those clients. And those clients paid me a lot of money. You can get access to that for free by clicking that link below. So go ahead, click that link below, get access, start signing clients, start scaling your business, start booking calls with ready to buy prospects, and see as your life changes. So click the link below and get access now. Peace.